I don't know why it wasn't working. What's going on, guys? Real quick, my name is DeMarco. This is Conquering Crypto. Yeah, if you want to join us most of the time, we've got a Facebook. The Facebook is called Conquering Crypto, and you can join our group. And in our group, we talk about all kinds of different trading and coin and stock. And basically, the group was made so we could help each other and just get into different things about coin and therefore kind of making it easy because there's just so much to go on about coin and everything else. I figured I'd make a group to talk about it because I am very passionate about trading. Um, you'll have to excuse me for just 1 second. I just gotta share the stream one more time. By the way, I have a new microphone and I have a new camera. So, Denny, does this look better? Does it look cooler? Am I cooler now? Is this super cool? Do I look awesome in my Metrics gear and my Metrics hat, even though it's backwards? What do you think? Does this look better, guys? Jimmy, what do you think? Look, Saitama, they're gonna move, man. It's okay. Well, so anyway, I got a new camera. I got a new beautiful crystal clear. Crystal is good because crystal is usually clear. So it's good that it's crystal clear. All right, we're gonna have some fun. Glad you guys are joining me. Well, no. Listen, don't worry about buying the dip, especially if you already have that kind of money invested. Like I know you've got a few bucks invested. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about buying the dip. Jimmy, thank you so much, man. Jimmy, I don't know if you are a new viewer, old viewer, or member. Jimmy, are you a Conquering Crypto member? I'm gonna ask you. It's my show. Are you, sir, a Conquering Crypto member? And if you're not, I would, if you're going to jump into the show, come and be a member. If you're not, and you can find us on Facebook, Conquering Crypto. And even if you are not ready to go now, I will totally just approve you. It's James. James. Which James? James. Do I discuss things with a James? All right, James. I've got my James and my Denny, and I've got some. Oh my God, Jimmy, you can't screw with me like that, man. You can't have your name come up as Jimmy and then say it's James. I look, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, what's going on, man? Glad to have you. That's perfect. Okay, let's have some fun. And by the way, thank you, Jim, if that is your real name, because you took really good care of me and my wife, and I really appreciate you, man. I'm being dead serious, and yeah, really serious. Thank you for taking care of us, and that is the man that took care of my internet. So I just want to say thank you, Senor James. Yeah, it's James, man. I know the name says Jimmy. Don't get caught up. It's James, okay, man. No, I'm the goof. I'm sorry. anyway, okay. So let's go over SHIB, boys. I know I have two SHIB gentlemen in the room. Um, so let's look at what's going on now. And let's get a little bit of the let's get a little bit if we can. So we're gonna get all right, totally free. This is a brand new chart. as as I say, it's brand new. I've already charted it. Okay. Anyway. All right. So let's see. Okay. So this is a fresh chart of SHIB. Okay. I know I probably several people, more than a few people in the room, more than a few people in the group have SHIB. I hope you guys are making a few bucks. I am doing the best I can as a chartist to give you guys the best info to make educated decisions. That's what we're doing here, okay? That's my whole shtick, my whole spiel. Danny gave us this new coin called Saitama. Jimmy, you might want to check it out. That might be a little complex. We're going to have to talk about that. But Denny gave us a new coin, and honestly, I am very excited about it. It's something that we're checking out. I actually sold my Safe Moon today just to buy my Saitama. Okay? Okay? Okay. So, that's a fact. What I'm going to do here is we're going to chart. So, I know I've got two it's blowing up. Okay, well I hope it is. We're going to chart a little bit. James, I don't know how much of my charting you've actually seen. So, what we're going to do is we always identify the uptrend, downtrend. We try to find tunnels, just single lines, okay? Single lines. Boom. Single line. This is SHIB, remember. We're not going to count for the time being. Oh, is that it? Saitama's the wolf pack? Awesome. Great. Great, great, great. I love it. We're going to have to get babies on our chest. Isn't that the wolf pack? Oh, don't we? Isn't that what's his face with the beard? That's them, right? The wolf pack. You know who I'm talking about. The stupid movie, The Hangover or whatever. Aren't they the wolf pack? I think I'm right. We're all gonna have to get babies on our chest. There's some wicked, dumb crap like that. Okay. Anyway, guys are very distracting this evening. Okay, I'm trying to put on a very serious show. So distracting. Okay, so we're doing the no, honestly I like you guys talking to me. It's great. It's fun for me. We're doing so we have the uptrend. Shibarupu, Shibaripi, Shib the wolf himself. We are already in an uptrend here. Okay, so I'm not counting this stuff earlier. Don't even care. Everything before September, really, I don't care. Uh, you can earn coin just by holding. Yes, you can. Actually, we'll get into that in a bit, Saitama. You can earn coin just by holding it in a lot of coins, honestly, Denny. I'm sure Saitama's one of them, but there you can hold coins if you're holding them based on your exchange or based on where you put them. Yeah, most of the time they give you some kind of percentage. Anyway, real quick, SHIB. We are in an uptrend, okay? Okay, gents? I'm sure you already knew that. It definitely doesn't take a chartist to tell you that SHIB is in an uptrend. So here is the deal. This is just generic old uptrend. I'm actually going to show you guys. So we have a primary and a secondary. This is going to be our secondary. Or, as I call them, this is going to be the macro and the micro. So, Senor James, I'm going to explain something right now, just because I don't know who's new in the room. Time frames, okay? So you've been on TradingView, right? Here's a big thing. When you go on TradingView, you can select the 5-minute, the 30-minute, the 2-hour, the 6-hour. There's all these times. I want to explain that to you. And the way I usually do that is with a piece of paper. I'm failing at that right now. Okay. So I just want to explain when you're on TradingView, whether you're in close, 5-minute, 30-minute, or whether you're far out, 6-hour, 12-hour day, you're looking at the exact same information. And a lot of people actually that talk to me don't seem to understand that. So I'm explaining that now as much as I can. Imagine that every time you're looking at a graph, okay, whenever you select the 5, 10, 30, all the way up to an hour, imagine that you're looking at the information up close, because that's what it is. Then when you go to the 6-hour, 12-hour day, you're looking at the information from afar. So when you're clicking the 30-minute day, 30-minute day, the only thing that's happening is the entire graph is being brought out. You're extending it. It's not different information. I actually had somebody try to explain that to me. And that's just absurd. That would be ridiculous. So time frames are very important. You want two main ones, micro and macro. All right. I don't even know if I told Benny this, so I'm explaining it. The macro is from far away. The micro is from up close. And whenever I talk to you guys, because I know I've talked to you both a whole heck of a lot about coin and a lot of other people out there, I'm going to start saying micro and macro, and I just want you to understand what I'm talking about. So from the macro view of SHIB, it's on an uptrend. Basic uptrend. It looks great. Let's get in on the micro view. On the micro view, we also have a nice uptrend, but this is secondary, okay? The one that matters the most is the uptrend on the macro. That's the one that really matters. And James, we talked a little bit today about you trading the trends, or at least that's something that I think new guys should look into. And I showed you that picture about trade the uptrend. When it breaks, sell it. You can either place a put at that point. Let's not get complicated. Find a new uptrend again, trade it, sell at the break. Now, this kind of stuff, of course, especially if you're new, especially if charting isn't something you guys do, I'm here to help with. I don't mind it at all. So when you're trying to look for this stuff, if anybody's learning themselves, feel free to ask me anything you like. I will help. Toss me a chart. I will help. By the way, guys, in about 5-10 minutes after I explain some stuff, if there's any charts that you guys want to look at, okay, just we'll post them in a little bit. I'll ask for them. We'll chart them on the fly. Let's enjoy some corn together. Let's go over some stuff maybe you haven't heard of. Let's go over some things that I can show you, tricks, something to help you guys out because I want you to succeed. And if you're in Conquering Crypto, you will succeed. You guys aren't paying members, right? But I'm here to show you all this really cool stuff in charting, and this charting works. I'm happy to share. Okay, so SHIB, we've got the dual uptrends, okay? Let's also find, because so much wild stuff went on today, let's also see if we can find hidden patterns within. So I'm sure, I know I told you guys and everybody else watching right now, because I've got a few of yous, TradingView is the best charting program there is, okay? So there's two major things that I want you to learn about, and that's the triangle or consolidation. Consolidation, I can speak English. Consolidation is important. Okay, we're going to learn about consolidation and looking at your pattern, and then we're going to learn a bit about price movement. So we're constantly going from price movement to consolidation, price movement, consolidation. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you guys can pick up easy on this. Denny, when he was first in here, I wanted to explain to him this is called a flagpole. Okay, so you see this major price movement. These all hidden buys in here. That's what's making it go up, by the way. Okay, financial institutions place orders for their customers. When they're hidden like a ladder. Okay, so once that's why it jumps like that. So it goes like this, and then there might be more orders there. Okay, that's what's causing price to continually jump like that. Or else what you're seeing is just little consolidation. I don't want to get too complicated. But here, what happened afterward? If we have a flagpole, that means some kind of consolidation is coming. That's a triangle. So what happens is after you find these consolidation patterns, it then breaks out eventually. Okay, James, just like we talked today, you had asked me, how long is consolidation? We don't know. That's the thing. That's the chaos of the market, boys, is we don't know what's going to happen, okay? Because we don't know what's going to happen, we have to build systems that benefit us. Because the big companies, they're doing fine. You and me are the ones that have to win. And the only way that we can win is by building these systems on top of the charts. And they work, okay? It's the bottom line. They work. Now, I'm not saying you guys have to trudge and do all that. There's ways that you can do simple things that makes it so much easier for you, I promise. So this is going to be flagpole, huge flag here, okay? We're looking for triangles. You're looking for these in the chart. You're looking for these patterns. This is going to be here. We're going to look at a consolidation. This is consolidation. I don't, as a scalper and as a day trader, place orders during consolidation. No. I only place orders when it looks like I'm at an all-time low or when it's at an all-time high within the consolidation. I apologize, that's wrong. That's for scalping. The only time I place orders, if you're day trading, like you guys are, more investing, I know, Denny, you do a little bit, but James, the deal is when it gets outside of these price areas, that's when you want to jump onto it, okay? So, for example, this, I believe, oh, actually, I think I'm too close. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's a lot more. Am I on the right SHIB? Yes, I am. So, real quick, this would be consolidation. Okay, so this would be your consolidation tunnel. Once you identify that you're in that, you want it to bounce around inside of there and then break out. You want it to break out. I set alarms. Okay, so I set an alarm at the area where it would break out on both sides. And then honestly, I don't even worry about it after that. Okay? Set your alarms unless you're scalping. You guys aren't scalping. Unless you're scalping, set your alarms. By the way, that was setting an alarm. I don't know if you guys are aware. You can set alarms in TradingView, and they are just not just as good as stop losses. Stop losses save lives. We're going to go over that another day. This saves you from losing all your money in a trade. But if you have an alarm to alert you, my alarms wake me up in the middle of the night. Whenever I'm busy, if my alarm goes off, I'm right at my computer so I can trade. Me and my wife went to the beach the other day, and right before we left, Shib alerted me, and I made money. And if we had gone to the beach, I wouldn't have been home. I would have still been able to place the orders, but I was driving. My point is I was alerted. Set alarms with your trading view if you're not setting stop losses. Let's keep looking at this a little bit. This would have actually been, I mean, we're moving up at this point, but this is still consolidation. So yes, we had a breakout of consolidation, but then into consolidation. That happens a lot. Little bit up, back into consolidation. We didn't fall out, which means we got another flagpole. From this flagpole is where we are now. So we had an all-time high with SHIB, I want to say of 5,000, something like that. Each chart is going to give you something a little bit different. But now this is new consolidation. Okay, this is now, you can chart stuff inside of this, but if you're day trading, if you're swing trading, which is longer than day trading can happen for a day through a week. Swing trading is weeks to months. Investing is months to years. Scalping is minutes to hours. Got it? If you ever have any question about that, just ask. But this is where we are now. We're stuck in between 4450 and 5K. The 5K line is going to be difficult to pass. I think we've gone just so well with SHIB. Everything has gone great. So in my opinion, this is going to be the biggest ceiling for us to pass. Let's continue. So that was it with SHIB. My buddy Matt, I got to figure out how to get Saitama still. Man, you didn't have really, you just couldn't convert that BTC to USDT, huh? You just couldn't get the tether. All right. I'm sorry, man. I figured that would be the best way for you to do it. But if not, whatever. We tried. Gentlemen, and James, Denny, whomever else is in the room, Matt, if you guys want something charted, if there's a symbol you want us to look at as a group, let me know, and we'll do it now. I want to go over just a few things. First of all, Tesla. And we're going to also go over, you need that Saitama. Yeah, he needs to get that Saitama. We'll go over Saitama. You know what? We're going to go over Saitama in a minute. We'll go over that next, just so we can go over it. Tesla, guys, look at this. Look at this. I've been charting this. A friend of mine has made buku bucks. He's been learning how to chart. I'm proud of him. This is something I've been charting for a while. You can see all the stuff. Actually, if I go out even further, look at all this. Look at this. Look at this craziness. It's not even that much. But Tesla has been slaughtering it. So today they had a jump. Check out this jump, man. So this was Friday, 908. It jumped flat out to 950. Boom. Boom. Heck of a jump. I love it. Yeah, it's Tesla. There's a whole bunch of stock that's been doing great. I know there's this DWAC thing that's out, which has to do with like Trump's new social media, whatever. That was doing good. It's not doing too great now, I don't think. Let's actually check that out real quick, and then we're going to go over to Saitama, and then we're going to get a few other things done, guys. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Glad to have you. This stuff I'm very passionate about, and I know that some of you guys are as well. And I really enjoy talking about this stuff. I enjoy charting it. I enjoy making money from it. And I enjoy teaching. So if you guys are enjoying this, do the whole like and subscribe thing. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your pets. I have no problem with your pets coming in and saying like or whatever, or asking me if I can do Shibu Inu, which would be great. And what's funny is they actually have coin called Leash and Bone. So I'm sure your animals and would be interested in that. Okay, let's go to Saitama real quick. Okay, so Simini Sam, I'm sure people know I hope who people know who Saitama is. Okay, he's One Punch Man. If you're into any type of anime, it's a very popular anime called One Punch Man. Saitama is the guy, and for some reason, I have a funny suspicion that Saitama was probably named after him because it's kind of a unique name, as far as I know. And we have charted this not long ago. Let's go out a little bit. Oh, look, I was drawing. Look, I'm a child. This says Conquering Crypto Rules. Oh, God. All right. You see the smiley face up there? That means money, Danny, by the way. That smiley face, that means that's the money smiley face. Okay. So Saitama is in a basic uptrend. There's really not a whole lot going on here. If you have a single point, especially up, because it's kind of hard to do when it's down, but if you have a single point up top, I call this a teeter-totter point. I explained this the other day, meaning that it can go either way. So what do? We don't count it. Okay. We don't count it. So this is just considered to be an uptrend. That's it. Now, do you see the secondary line? We can count it. Okay. It should be something that you count, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen or get used. Because it has the possibility of getting used, it's something that you should keep track of and something that you should chart. Maddie wants OMI done. Let's go. Let's go. We've got like 10 minutes left. So if there's anything else you guys want charted, let me know. And I still will go over a few things if there's nothing else that you guys want to either discuss or go over. The show is also for you guys. Okay, I'm here to teach some charting, but I want to know what you guys have interest. I just found out. I thought Texas was the new crypto land. Everybody's going to Texas for crypto, and I just found out they have exchanges that you can't even use and all kinds of stuff. So I'm a little bit torn, but I learned that from you guys. So I just want to mention that. I'd like to hear what you guys have going on. Even though I said you guys were talking too much earlier, trust me, you were not. I don't mind it one bit. I really enjoy it. Just I'm not very smart. So when it comes to me trying to read, plus do this, plus control screens, it gets my brain, whatever. What are you going to do? So let's check out OMI. I like OMI. Do you see that purple dash line? So that is the projection line. Okay. We're actually going to rechart this a little bit, guys. Let's rechart it together. And this is the kind of thing I want you to do. If you're thinking about buying that coin, if you're thinking about buying that stock, go to the trading view and just draw a couple lines. You don't have to get crazy with it. Let's take a look at this. Let's do this kind of together, okay? That, I think, is my prediction alarm, but I'll get into that later. Jimmy's asking where you can buy Saitama and OMI. Jimmy, I got to teach you something, okay? And actually, Denny, you can hear about this too, okay? No, they're different. Saitama and OMI are different, okay? If you guys ever want to know where to buy your coin, okay? That's one of those like dilemmas that I don't think a lot of people understand. Everybody will talk about a coin, right? Hey, why don't you go buy XYZ? Yeah, it's gonna explode. XYZ. You haven't heard of it? What are you, doof? This is what we do. So there is a beautiful site. Get your bookmarks out. Put this in now. The site is called Coin Market Cap. There is a brother or sister site called CoinGecko that does the same thing. So what were you just asking, James? Let's see. Let's see if we can answer your question with this website, all right? It's a process, Jimmy. It's a process. So we go to Coin Market Cap, okay? Here it is. I don't mean to blind you. I'm sorry. It blinds the crap out of me. All right, so here we go. We want to find, so let's search. We want to find, what is it, OMI? So we're on the page. OMI. This is an app too. So you can also get the Coin Marketplace app. Okay? And it works great. Do you see it right there? Kami, OMI. Here we are. Okay? But now you're gonna say, hey, DeMarco, you idiot. I don't care about the coin. I want to know where I can buy it. Ha! Ha ha! Zip zap! I gotcha. Watch this. So there's a little tab. Okay? There's a little tab. Market. This tab shows you all the available spots where you can buy any coin that you can think of. Okay? Don't forget this. This is super important. I am on CoinMarketCap every single day checking things out. So you can buy it on Gate.io, Ascend, which BitMax. Where's Matt? Matt, I don't think it's BitMax anymore, right? We talked about this. Oh no, maybe it is Ascend. I'm sorry. Hold on. So that Ascend EX used to be BitMax. So that is an exchange, and Bit4X. So right now it's not the easiest thing to buy. I would recommend out of these, I guess Gate.io. I guess none of these are like great exchanges. They're okay, but yes, at least now you know these are spots where you can buy it. One more. So let's think. You know what? We're gonna go to 40 minutes today, guys. I hope. Do you guys mind? Do you guys mind if it's a longer video? Like, I'll hang out. If you guys want to hang out, I want to hang out with you guys. So if you guys want to stick around, I'll go another 15, 20 minutes. I don't so you tell me if you're gonna hang around. I'll make the video for you guys, and we can just hang and talk coin. Let's just check something else. So look at these. I don't even know what some of these are. Hey, let's check out Cumstar. That's the name. That's the name. That's the name. You can't fault me. Cumstar is the name of the coin. What do you want me to do? Don't talk to me, YouTube. I didn't do anything. All right, so where do we want to find C Star? Once again, guys, you click market. So here's something else, James. There is a thing called DEX. Okay, DEX means that you can't buy it on an exchange. It means that you buy it through a swap process. There's a lot of the stuff that you're going to see on 1inch or Pancake Swap. That means that's the only place at the moment where you can get that coin. Okay, so definitely bookmark this page. We're going to go over DEX in the future. That's kind of advanced. Danny knows it, Matt knows it, but that can be difficult. But yeah, let's see. Jimmy says, mind blown. Good info. Thank you. Dude, I've got tons of good info, bro. And I'm just tossing it out, man. And you get some info. You get some info. You over there fishing line. You get some info. So I'm happy to help. Like using a coin to exchange for another. Yes. I'll be honest. I only know so much about DEX. It's never worked out well for me. Denny actually might be able to explain it better. Maybe Denny, if you could write us up something about what the difference is between an exchange and decentralized coin, maybe that could be something that you do as a post. You guys can post anything you want in Conquer Crypto anytime, but I'm not good at explaining it. But yes, it's stuff that is traded for other coin, or it's like hosted for other coin. I really don't know the full info on how it works. But yeah, that's DEX. Okay, we'll go over that stuff later. So Denny says that he wants look at Kishu. We're gonna look at Kishu from my boy Den. I love that this is just up on my screen. Oh God. Okay. Dirty words. So we're gonna look at Kishu. Oh wow, look at this. Real quick, we're gonna go over this. Can I go show you? I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. Okay, there is a thing called a heat map. Okay, the heat map shows you what coin is doing well and what coin is doing bad for the day. So we're gonna go over Kishu in just a second. You'll have to excuse me. I want to show you what this looks like, because this is how I found out about some coin today. Okay, I've been using this for a long time. I feel like I should have told you guys earlier. Okay. So this is called a heat map. Now in this, it's represented in bubbles, but if you'll see, it's showing you everything for the day that has done well and everything that's done bad, and that's represented with green or red. This is how you can find new coin. This is how you can see what coin is doing well for the day. I check this all the time because I go into scalping mode and I want to see what's hot, what's not. Okay, you can configure all kinds of stuff. This is cryptobubbles.net. Don't forget it. This kind of thing is important. You can do the same thing with stocks. Heat maps about the market are important because you don't have the ability to look at 50 things at once, right? Normally and go, what's doing well. This gives you a nice visual. I'm a very visual person. This is visual, isn't it, James? Like, tell me how cool this is. But you can do this in all kinds of markets. They have systems like this. Again, another trick that you can use to help you trade better. That's what we're about, showing you this stuff so you can, find it and tell us about it. Share the info like I'm sharing with you. Let's go over kiss from a rose on a grave. Pretty sure that's the name. Kishu, what's up, buddy? So look at this. First thing we're going to look at is this guy is bumping. So let's check the price jump. It is up 1,000% from October. Wow, in less than a month. In less than a month, Kishu is up 1,000%. So remember what we just discussed earlier, guys, about coin market cap? I don't know anything about Kishu. Okay. How do I find out? Here we go. Okay, I typed in Kishu. This is Kishu, and it gives you like all the good information that you want. So we're gonna see where I can buy it. Apparently a lot of places. Anytime it says swap, that's the DEX I was just talking about, where it's not an exchange. It's a swap. It's looking pretty good. Looks like, so Bitmart, by the way, boys in the room, or girls, boys and girls in the room, Bitmart has been like the American version of the exchange that I use to find hard to find coin. So it just so happens that on Bitmart, whenever I'm going to look for something, it usually has it more than not. So Bitmart might be something that you want to put into your exchanges. I have over 40 exchanges on my phone, okay? Because I like to go through everything. This is what I do. So definitely look into that. Bitmart, solid winner. But let's chart this bad boy. Mononoke Inu next. I haven't seen this chart yet. All right, well, let's check that out in a sec. Sounds good, man. So first thing we'd like to see is that this was on a big downtrend, okay? So at the bottom, okay, so I mention this all the time. I want to mention it to you guys now. If you look at the bottom of the screen, okay, do you see where it says 17 May down here? So you can see the date that this stuff is happening. And that's really important to keep track of time. Because remember, we're going off of several axes here, time versus price. So it's important to if you're going to invest, to understand your time. Time is a big deal, okay? No, Denny. You are the man. This room is filled with the men. That sounds a little weird, but, I'm into it. So here we go. We had a downtrend going on for at least James. Remember we were talking about identifying the downtrend, right? So look how long that was for a downtrend. Okay, it's a pretty long time, right? So what happened there? This is just consolidation. And what happened after that? October 11th. Look what happened. For the first time in its short life, we had an uptrend. So when you notice this kind of stuff, especially on that heat map that I just showed, when you notice that certain things have a plus and they're green, just go look at them, because you never know what might have changed. When things like this change, to get in, right? If you see, look, I'll give you an example. So remember I just told you guys about those alarms? So if I put it here, okay, and if I put it here, in October 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, on the 13th, if we get in close, okay, price broke out of this. So this would have been further, okay, for example. But price would have broke out and this would have gone off, this alarm. Guess what? If the alarm goes off, I'm notified. If I'm notified, I can enter the trade. When, again, little tricks like this, it's not stuff you really think about, but little dumb stuff like this can help your bags immensely. So where are we now? So let's see. Kishu. We're going to get rid of these alarms. All right. We're going to also exit this. But right now on our macro, get out of here. On our macro, it looks like we are in a nice uptrend. Oh, actually, you know what's funny, guys? You know what's really funny? That right there is almost the same map as Shibu Inu. Okay? I'm pretty sure I'm right. This is Sheeb. I think I'm right. A lot of the stuff follows each other, by the way. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. Look at this. Look, look. I think it's like really close. Look. Oh, there's me explaining stuff. Like, hold on. Get out of here. Go. Leave. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Look. Do you see this like up, step, up? Look. Up, step, up. Haha. You're going to notice that. A lot of this stuff follows Bitcoin. By the way, James, if you are still in the room, Bitcoin, when you're in crypto, is the most important coin ever. It is the master node. It is superior. All the other coins follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's having a bad day, it's possible that your coin is having a bad day, and vice versa. Bitcoin is the most important thing ever. If you're going to buy into a coin, okay, into a regular coin like Kishu, before you buy it, go check and see what Bitcoin is doing, okay? Because Bitcoin affects every coin, okay? Don't let anybody tell you different. I can prove this by showing you side to side maps. Bitcoin is very important if you're going to invest in crypto. It's just something you need to watch, okay? It's like an index for the stock exchange. Bitcoin is the master. Ethereum is close, but Ethereum is like silver. Bitcoin is like gold. Ethereum still follows Bitcoin. What was the other coin we want to do? Mononoke, you know? It's like Princess Mononoke. Man, all these anime names. So okay. There. Mega? Denny, if you're still in here, is it Mega Mononoke? Mononoke Inu? Mononoke Inu. Mononoke. Danny, I'm sorry, man. I can't find it. Is that something that we looked at when I went for Kishu? Mini Kishu? Nah, man. I'm sorry. I can't find it. If you do come back in the room, definitely feel free to ask me. I don't know who's left. Matt, James, Denny. Oh well, yeah. Well, sorry, man. I can't find it. If you can find it, either send me a message or post it somehow. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm sorry, man. Um, real quick, we will go on for a little bit longer. Two things. Is there any other coin you want to check out? Okay, that goes for Denny, George, James, Lindsay, Jeff, Erica. I know you're all in the room right now. Is there any is there any coins you want to check out? And if there's not, then I just want to go over some quick new ones. In fact, you guys hang tight. We're gonna go over Rune. Okay, Rune is something I've been looking at. Again, I got these coin. I got Rune from looking at my bubble map. Okay, so Rune is something I've been looking at. And look what's happening. It's forming this tight wedge. This is considered a wedge. Could also be considered a triangle. The wedge is usually just, the wedge is more tunnel-like, okay? That's how you differentiate. Where the triangle, it's really coming to a point soon. And this could be a triangle, but this is more, to me, a wedge. I don't know if I have a very specific definition. I'm sure I could come up with one if I really wanted to. But again, so how we trade this is price here, and this would be our support. So me and James were talking about support and resistance earlier. This is resistance, this is support. Price is not going to break either of those lines while it's in consolidation. Since we know that, we can set an alarm here, set an alarm here, and just see what happens. But for right now, nothing's going on. This is all consolidation in here, okay? It started here. And how do you know you're in consolidation? Okay, how do you know? When price seems to bounce around a tight area, even if it has a pattern, you're in consolidation. When nobody's winning the war, the tug of war of price, buy, sell, when nobody's winning that in a big degree, you're in consolidation. And what happens is you break out of consolidation. That's when you know you should jump on the trade. For scalpers, for swing traders and investors, you want to trade the trend. Okay, got it? It's a difference, big difference. I want to go over the coin called One Neo, the Matrix, the metrics, the metrics. Where's my one at? Okay. So, oh, guys, look. One harmony. This is okay. Okay. I don't want to get too excited. That's not a breakout. Okay. Why is that not a breakout? Because basically we have to ask ourselves if we can move the pattern around, okay, if we can move the pattern so that it stays that same pattern, we're no longer, it's not a breakout. Okay, does that make sense? Let me give you an example. So if I've got a triangle, okay, price comes along, okay, it's in the triangle, and it breaks out. Get out of here. Okay, so if it gets up to a certain point and it breaks the top, okay, in other words, if this is totally broken from a triangle and it basically can't get anywhere else, that's considered a break. But if price goes back down, let me just show you. If this were to come up here, break out of a triangle, but then continue like this, now all you're doing is you've created like another pattern in that same area. It's kind of, see what I mean? It's still a breakout, but you're forming new patterns. So it's not the same thing. It's something you have to get used to when you chart. But yeah, so this is not an official breakout. All I'm going to do is move the goalposts. That's what I talk about. It's what I consider it, moving the goalposts. That's it. So now we still have this, we have this broadening wedge, and we still have a regular wedge and kind of a triangle if we look at the secondary trend. So we just have to keep track of it. This is not considered consolidation because the bulls are winning. You see this? The bulls are winning right now. It sounds like you're watching a basketball game, I know. But the bulls are winning. And since the bulls are winning, that means basically that we're not in consolidation. We are in price movement. And that's it. Guys, we went on for 45 minutes today, okay? And I had a bunch of friends stop by. I'm so glad you joined me. I hope you guys learned something. I'll probably be charting for a little bit tonight. I made a few bucks this morning with Shib. It kind of stinks that nobody really got to join me in my group with that because it was too early in the morning. But I wake up and I trade Forex. So I saw Shib. I was actually going to trade something else. I was going to trade this SCRT, this secret. Let's see if I can find it. I was going to trade this because apparently it was having a really good day. Oh, wow. You see, it's not having a good day anymore. So basically, I was going to trade that, and then I saw Shib go into these great patterns. So I decided, you know what? Shib has made me some cash. So I think I'm going to jump on it, and I did. So I left Secret out of it, but Secret was doing great in the bubble map. So that's something I wanted to look into. And yeah, I guess it fell. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Find us at Conquering Crypto on Facebook. We would love to have you. Everybody gets approved. Noobs, pros, guys, girls, aliens, squirrels. If you can use a keyboard and talk to me somehow, I don't care what kind of sentient being you are. Come and hang out and let's trade together and let's help each other out. But I was your host, DeMarco. This is Conquering Crypto. I have a Venmo. You can find me and tip me if you'd like. If you've made so much money that you can't stand it and you feel like, man, that DeMarco guy from Conquering Crypto helped me make $1 million, you're more than welcome to give me $1. You can also find me on Twitter, DeMarco_Danny, and I believe also on my Trading View. I'd be glad to have you. I post a lot of my ideas on Trading View, but if you want the good stuff, you've got to come to Conquering Crypto on Facebook because I usually make comments that have more specific info. But that is it for our Tuesday evening. Thanks for coming by. We're going to be doing more of these, I'm sure, throughout the week. And I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys make some cash. And that is it. Thanks for joining me Tuesday night. We will be back for more stuff. And I'll probably be floating around the room tonight trying to make $1 here or there or everywhere. And if you guys want to talk coin, we still can. All right.